in a good place for that. It'll trigger my workshop gargoyle, and it already has 2 factions to consider. I cannot buy a reputation this time, but I also still don't think I really want a heavy, and so I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping the center row clear. Clockwork Sentry is way better than a heavy, and Core is too. So we'll see how this goes. I like to kind of play for those combo-y sort of decks at the end, and I think that I may be on track to do that. I'm hoping that he doesn't beat me here to the Cetra. Doesn't look like he's going to, though, the way he's played out this hand. Whew. 6 is not 7. Okay. More voids. More Lifebound voids. Green-purple synergies there. And I guess he rallied the Thorn Charger. Picked up another rally off of it. So it's unfortunate for me. Still a lot of opportunity. I'm set up for some Mechana rallies. And I should hopefully be able to buy that Cetra pretty soon and start really racking up the good heroes. I was hoping I would buy it this turn. I am going to get rid of Sower of Betrayal. That's a card I'm most concerned about right now. That if he bought that, the game might end a lot sooner than I really want it to. Okay, so now we're in business. And I'm thinking it's Cetra at this point. I have a couple of Lifebounds there, so there's some potential for Unite. I don't think I really want the Everbloom click to go with it, but I do like the Cetra here, and I'm going to continue to gamble that I'm going for a big turn and that the game's not going to end real quickly, and continue to not buy heavies. So he certainly has a lead, but I think I'm set up to make a huge turn or two here before it's all over. Of course, that is a thing that can happen. He has had 2 of the Shepherd of the Lost, so he's banished 1, still has the other one in his deck. And that definitely speeds the game up. If I'm lucky and he doesn't hit a monster here and he's just killing a cultist, then the game is still perfectly slow enough that I have plenty of time here. And I was fortunate in that manner. So now I'm drawing some cards. I'm going to banish from my discard pile with the Nightmare Delver, and starting to get on track, I think. So I'm going to start with, I could take the Dartha. Dartha's pretty great. Oh, I have 11, so I can do Dartha and Seer of Days Past. I think that is where it's at. We'll do the Seer first. It rallies, and see if there's some big Mechana or something I want instead. I don't think Nightmare Delver qualifies as that at this point. So Dartha, there's one that would have been nice. But I still may have time to pick that up, clear it out of the way so that I can Cetra some big stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. First Champ's Challenge luck there, I guess. I've picked up almost all my Lifebounds with my Cetra, so if there's a way to win this game, that is it. I mean, so hopefully I can stack things up for a big Dartha next turn. That would be sweet, because there's 2 Seer Days Past in there. If I can just stack up some card drawing heroes, hopefully there will be 2 more turns at least. It's not guaranteed. Okay. Oh, that would be big if I could beat that. Can I beat that in some way? If not, I need to banish it. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so I could put the Death Dealer Noble on top. That doesn't do it. The Blackwatch Exemplar doesn't do it. I guess I need to be able to draw more cards. So I'm going to draw first with the Mantra, because if I could beat the Terrorizing Fiend this turn, that would be pretty great. So like if I could draw Seer of Days Past here, that would set me up for that. Okay, perfect. Just what I was planning on. So that's how you do it when you're a champ. That's what I'm going with. So I want the Death Dealer Noble and the Blackwatch Exemplar this turn, probably. So I'll play the Cetra, get this card, use the Time Stream Seer, banish this guy, so it fits his faction. Then I'm going to draw both of those Void cards. Yeah, and I can stack Enlightens for next turn, possibly. At least that's the theory. Or actually, I could stack them for after I beat the Terrorizing Fiend. So at least stack the Austere Sage. And then I'll probably pick up Moonveil Click. Maybe I should put Moonveil Click on now. I can stack the Austere... Well, I can draw both of them. I almost just want to draw both the Enlightens and see if I can get to Dartha, because that would make this turn just nutso. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. So, yep. Stack. And if nothing else, maybe I'll draw a way to get to another Lifebound. So here's a big draw coming up, and I've still got the Upgrade Foundry ready to go, so that I can buy. Wish there was a way to stack. Let's see. I'm gonna banish that Wild Rift Drake. Oh, that's a really good draw there. More cards. Seer of Days Past. Okay, Core is cool. We'll do that. The game may be ending after this turn, but that may be good enough, because I've had a pretty great turn. It's hard to imagine. Well, I could hit the Sower, I guess, that counts up my Enlightened Heroes, and that would be great. So maybe not the Sadistic Giant yet. I'm going to take the Mantra. Take the Upgrade Foundry. Make sure I don't have any other tricks, really, to pick up any more power. Okay. 1-for-1s are fine. And then I guess I'll try another... Oh, that picks up a little more power, but not enough. Maybe this will rally something cool. Oh, Conversion Port. Sometimes you can just call it, I don't know. Alright, so it all came together that turn and hit for lots of points. Hopefully that will be enough to wrap up a win here. He definitely did a better job rushing the pool than I did, but I picked up a pretty huge turn just there I got lots and lots of cards added to my deck, as well as almost coming back to even out the in-game honor race. I feel like kind of put me in a pretty good position here. So, still down 14 in-game, but I think that's okay. That felt like the kind of turn that you win games with. That I was able to set that up, and fortunate that it all came together. I kind of thought it was going to take another turn to set up, and that still would have been good to have like a multi-Dartha turn, which I did not. But now I can get the Dartha going with, because I have 2 Mechanis here, so that triggers my construct. I'll put Serena Ascetic on top, and so I will at least draw one other card to trigger the Dartha with. Now, because of Sowers in the deck and things, I want to do my Dartha last if I can. Sparkbug would be, I guess, an okay card to draw. I don't really need to draw it. It's not the most impressive thing. I'm going to be buying it. But, oh, cool. I made my way into the next round. That's always nice to hear. Okay. So buy the Sparkbug and then play the Dartha. That's a pretty good one. Do it again. All right. We'll take it. And then... Man, I'm like one short of Betrayed Templar. Well, I think that's probably okay. And I'll get a heavy. Finally give in and buy a heavy since, the game's over. So, like I said, I think hopefully that was enough. I could be wrong. But I did pick up a lot of Mechanas, a lot of extra heroes with Cetra.